Hi guys, I'm Kelly T. I'm talking to you today about Teutoburg Forest, hailing from Chester in England, founded in 2006, and is a black metal solo project, much to my surprise, because when I first started listening to this EP, I did think this was a band with a full lineup, so I'm pretty impressed by that. The artist behind this project is known simply as Don, and a bit of an interesting fact, when this project first started out, Don was only playing bass, so he quickly taught himself how to play guitar and also smash the drums, and only 2 years later released his first full-length album, so I was pretty impressed to learn that. His discography is meaty, guys, with 3 full-length albums, 2 compilation releases, and in 2019, the wicked 3-track EP that I'm shoving hard down your throats today is Voltigeurs. With the overall theme stabilizing around anti-cosmic Satanism, the EP stores 3 powerful tracks, just over 20 minutes in duration, and it's a solid listen. The opening track, Seeing God's Creation and Despising It, I absolutely love that title. This one just hits with such force, you know, it's got such a distinctive diversion of melodic riffs, heavy double kicks that just drive right through this track. The mid-pace burn of it all is so heavy and disparaging, it's so brooding. And these large blackened vocals by the Don, you know, it's sneering, it's very hateful. And it's just a chilling listen. I absolutely love this track. It's so doomed. I really lost myself within this one, I gotta tell you. I love the crescendo of musicianship, and then the segue into the key change around halfway through was just so intense and well crafted, and really just shaped this track to its very end. The second track off the EP, Malkuth Transform into Lilith. This is meaty, has such darkened riffs that drive this extended intro with the unrelenting percussion. I absolutely loved it. And there's this intermittent yelling and growling by the vocalist as well. I felt an influence of later Gorgoroth within this one, more so around Ataringa's recording days. And I love Ataringa's vocals. So Don, you remind me of him. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but it certainly is in my book. And this was just such a penetrating track. I absolutely loved it. This one grew on me more and more, and it just has such a blackened death soundscape to it as well, which I love to hear. It's a true Punisher, almost anthem-like at some points as well. The Ego Dissolves Part 2 is the final track off the EP, and this started out with a bit of an indie rock feel with the guitar work. Took me by surprise, but it actually worked, and I really enjoyed hearing that before it moves into a very sexy rhythmic and opaque tempo. And off, this is moody. This was so emotive. And Don takes on this very haunting, clean singing style here before his very large, croaking guttural just comes barraging over the top of the soundscapes. And the hairs on my arms actually stood up. I absolutely loved it. Voltigeurs, it is 3 tracks taking on 3 very diverse styles of black metal with some really masterful moments in here too, creative soundscapes, and each track just creating such a different mood for me with every listen. So all I have to say is now, Don, when you doing more, mate? I'm such a selfish motherfucker, but honestly, I really enjoyed this. I wasn't expecting this to be such an intense listen as it was. I don't know why, but it took me by surprise, and I've absolutely become a huge fan, so I can't wait to hear more from you. And this was just such a tight and evolving listen, guys, so please jump onto Bandcamp, give it time to sink in. Voltigeurs, it's up there. Follow Teutoburg Forest. He is on Bandcamp, he's on Facebook, he is on Instagram. And to Don, thank you for this album. This was awesome. I'm Kelly T. This has been my Black Metal Reviews.